I am not also only a moderator here, so we talked about many different subjects, all related to international relations, I guess, but my area is international trade, and my presentation is about an overview of product, customer and market-oriented marketing theories. I don't have time because we like consumed all the time, but I will try to be fast as possible. Thank you. I think this one is not working right now. Yeah, now it's working. So my presentation is about marketing theories. I am working on international trade, international marketing. So I've been searching a lot about marketing theories. There is a tendency in marketing theories that I will mention in my presentation throughout the history, of course. So I will mention some of the main marketing theories to make you understand about what I am trying to tell you. So the first one is product life cycle theory. So this theory is means like shortly products born, grow, mature, and die like a human being, you know. So you can see in that graphic that a product is born like a human being, then it grows, then it matures, and finally it dies. So when we talk about a product, it's the introduction of the product to the market, and then it grows. The demand is increasing, the market is growing, and it matures. So the saturation in the market is okay, and competition is very strong because there are some rivals right now. And the decline time is coming, the product is losing its appeal, and sales are in decline. So in that graphic, we can see the product life cycle theory. This point is when the product is in the market at the first time, then it grows, and at the top, and it declines. So this line can be longer, can be shorter, but it's always like this S, you know, like all the products. So why are we talking about this? Because it helps us for our product to foresight and planning. So when I introduce something into the market, I can know that my product will rise, it will be saturated, mature, and die. So I can plan my demand and selling strategies according to this line, you know, so according to this graphic. So it's very useful graphic for marketing theories. So there are many things to talk about this theory, but since I don't have too much time, I will just pass this and talk about the commitment and trust theory. So what I described this theory is like marketing is like a love story. It is very similar, you know, like being a man and woman in a relationship is like the customer, and the product is like man and woman, you know. It's like a love story. So what I am talking about is when the marketing theory is established throughout the history, the focus was on the product or the market. But now in modern times, it is shifting. There is a shift. There is a paradigm shift from product to human being. Now, marketing experts is not looking at the product or the market anymore. They are looking at the consumer directly, how they feel about the product, why they are buying the product. So they are not thinking about if the product is very high quality or useful. No, this is not what we are mentioning now. Now we make the customer how they feel. So we are focusing on the customer. Even if the product is not good or high quality, we can make them feel good so they can buy. So this is a paradigm shift in the throughout history. And one of the what happened? Mr. Mustafa? Yeah, I guess I'm so lucky. So I can go on. It's not a problem. Maybe. Bir bakalım hocam. Okay, I will go on. So I was talking about the commitment and trust theory, like a man and woman. If you trust in your relationship, you can be committed yourself to that relation. Right here. Let's talk about the commitment and trust. You know, there are many factors that a relation can go affects the relation. You know, the commitment is related with, for example, relationship termination cost. If I ended my relation, what does it cost to me? Like a love story, you know. I love someone, but if I end this story, what will gain or what will I lose? I am looking at that. And shared values, relationship benefits, communication, opportunistic behavior. They are all related with commitment and, of course, with trust. Some of them are positively related, some of them are negatively related. So how can we use this theory in marketing? Of course, it has a wide usage area. It can be used in all forms of relational marketing exchange. If you look at the marketing as a relational exchange, you can use this theory. Of course, in international marketing, you can use this in export decisions also. And another theory, persuasion knowledge model. So how I describe this, convince me, take my life. We call it in Turkey, beni ikna et, canım al, you know? So I translated this saying in Turkish as convince me and take my life. If I am convinced by you, I will buy anything you sell. So this is not a new theory. It was invented by Aristotle. Especially his theory is, he says like there are two proofs, kind of proofs that can perceive a person. Artistic proofs and not non-artistic evidences or proofs. So he described those like ethos, pathos, and logos. If someone has these three qualities, he can convince you in anything he wants. So ethos means credibility, pathos means emotion, and logos means logic. So when you are convinced by a marketer, marketing expert, he is using his credibility on you. He is using his emotions and your emotions to convince you. And he is also using his logic, of course. Because if you are not logically persuaded, you cannot buy, okay? So there are, of course, a model for that. The target is the customer. The agent is the marketing expert. And here is where the persuasion happens. And there are many knowledge types that affects this persuasion situation, you know. So I will just skip these. And from these theories, we focused on first in market, then in customer. But in this theory, you are focused on logistics, you know, because in international trade, logistics is very important. For example, when I want to buy something from abroad, I'm looking how they ship it, you know, when it will come to me, okay, when it will arrive to my country. So logistics is very important. So we have a analysis type which we call transaction cost analysis. It says if you market your own goods, distribute them yourself. Don't let others to distribute your own goods. I am producing this, so I have to sell this to benefit from its you know, profits more. Because if I produce this, I manufactured this and give it to some other people that tell them that let's distribute my good, sell it however you want. It's not an efficient strategic decision. So there are this, for example, if you look here, for example, let's say you are a car manufacturer, like you are manufacturing a car. It's a big deal, really. Like there are millions of parts to make a car, you know. But if you are a car manufacturer, you are only a car manufacturer. But there are also car importers, garage owners, and of course the customers, car buyers, suppliers, and commodity producers. You can be either only this and let your destiny be decided by the other factors, or you can be all of it. So you have two options in this vertical integration within the company. We call it vertical. If you do all of these jobs by yourself, it is the vertical integration. or with independent entrepreneurs in market domination, and you let your destiny be decided by others. So this is what we call transaction cost analysis. And the other theory is theory of planned behavior. Now we are again focused on customer. And how I describe this theory, there is a reason why I act like this. Like human behave, you know, we do things throughout the life. Like either I stand here or stand here. This is my decision. But when I do this, do I think about other factors? For example, if I stand here, they will see me clearly, so I can speak more efficiently. But if I hide here, they will think I am a coward, you know? So this theory says if a human being acting, he has many things in mind while doing this, you know? So we need to focus on human being, how they are acting. So marketing experts are always watching us, you know, like when we take our cell phone in our hands, we are looking at videos, you know, we are like scrolling, and we stop. We watch a video for a minute. This is watched. This is monitored by marketing expert. They think he stopped in this video, so he is interested in this subject. So let's show him more of that, you know. This is how marketing experts thinking. Theory of planned behavior. All my behaviors are planned in my mind. But sometimes it is a decision made in a second. Maybe I think I didn't think about it, but there are many factors. Actually, when we look, this is the behavior we are doing. I am stepping here. This is my behavior. I intended to do that, but there are many factors behind until I did this behavior, you know? What is it? For example, behavioral belief. How I believe if I stand here, how will you see me? You know, this is my behavioral belief. And normative belief. A speaker must stand here. You know, this is a normative belief. A speaker must stand here and speak. No, my behavioral belief tell me if I stand here, you will listen to me more. Okay? And control belief. Oh, this is a very important factor because how I feel myself, you know, controlled by you, by your gazing at me, by your smile, you know, and how is my voice is heard by you. This is all important for me. So when I doing this behavior, I am thinking about many factors, and then I act. So marketing experts are looking at these factors. If a customer acting, buying something or not buying, why he decided like that. So this theory helps us to understand human behavior. And the extended self theory, who will warn me if my time is out? So, I don't know. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the extended self theory is focusing on who am I? You know, who am I? Actually, let's ask ourselves, who am I? Anyone can ask this, you know, but what is the answer? Who am I? We have many selves, you know. I am not only a research assistant in Selçuk University, but I am also a fiancé of this beautiful girl. She was here. I have different roles in life. I'm also a child of my mother. Maybe in the future, I will be a father of my child. So there are many different selves that describing us, and we can extend ourselves. This theory tells us, first know yourself, then maybe you can extend. So here, elements of the self. Our body, maybe I am fat, maybe I am tall, maybe I am thin. I hope you don't see me as fat, right? Our values, I am a conservative, liberal, or anything else. Our character is important. Our achievements in life, our capabilities, our social role, our features, our assets. If I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max, it shows me that I am rich, right? Maybe. In Turkey, poor people also buying iPhones, so it doesn't tell anything about your budget, you know. I have a Xiaomi from China. So it says I am poor. I am an academic in Turkey, so I am poor. Right. Okay. So this theory tells us that you have many selves. Your true self, your expected self, your global self attitude, your social self, your conditional self, And finally, your extended self. What is your extended self? People expand themselves by owning assets. When I buy an iPhone, I extend myself, you know, to a higher degree, maybe. People see me like that, actually. If I drive a Ferrari, I'm a different person. If I drive a Honda, maybe, I'm another person, you know. So people expand themselves by owning assets. In this respect, the self is dynamic. It changes. It changes in time. Sometimes willingly, sometimes unintentionally, ourselves expand to different levels in life. Okay. So in short, I hope it's not a long presentation. In short, we are what we have. What tells us the marketing theories is we are what we have. So what do we want to have? This is a very important question in marketing. The theory seeks the answer to this question. What do we want to have? What do the buyers want to have? So this is our new focus in marketing. And from the, in short, from the product-oriented or market-oriented theories, we came to the self-oriented, person-oriented, buyer, customer, consumer, whatever you call it, oriented theory. So now we are all monitored and focused by marketing experts. Please be careful. Don't believe them or the marketers. Just thank you for listening. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I want to also thanks to all the presentators. It was a really fruitful and beautiful presentation for all of you. Thank you very much and welcome again to Kash.